Stardate 12322011. There's going to be lots of numbers like that this year, and you know that the, whatever we want to call them, the Illuminati, the New World Order, the lizards, the aliens, the Greys, whatever you want to call them, they're obsessed with numbers. Numbers rule everything, and never forget that 1 and 2 rhyme with we and poo. Now, this is my second ever vlog. I just got a phone call from one of my agents on the ground, Agent Fungus, telling me that she'd watched my first vlog, thought that I'd been inspired by Charlie Sheen. And do you know what? Maybe she's right. I mean, Charlie Sheen, I'm going to have a snout now just to put it the right way around. So I can go, yeah, so trolls, lizards, yeah, you're all lizards. Yeah. I'm going to drink my secret juice, but I gotta go down here. You won't know what it is. It's not tiger blood. Not telling you until you pay me. Well, that's Charlie, and it's a bit of a shame, Charlie. I doubt that you're going to watch this. If anybody knows Charlie, share it on, because you were a truther, dude. You were right with us, and you were you are one of the biggest names in Hollywood and in Los Angeles, in America, most popular show in the States. And, you know, open letter to Obama, just show us some footage of a plane hitting the Pentagon and we'll all shut up. Charlie, those words were brilliant, and I'll put out the same open invitation. If anybody can actually show me or anybody any footage of an aeroplane hitting the most surveilled building on the planet, this is the Pentagon. How many cameras could possibly be pointing at it? How many cameras? I mean, and also imagine this. So America's under attack. It's the 11th of September 2001. Twin Towers have both been hit. Everybody believes that there are planes being hijacked all over the world, and the whole thing's gone completely Pete Tong. And so, bam, Pentagon gets hit. Right, somebody in the Pentagon's first idea was like, right, first thing we've got to do is get secret agents out to the petrol station down the road, the hotel over there. Oh yeah, don't forget that sweet shop. Anywhere that's got their own CCTV camera pointing at the building. Let's not get these agents to help potentially dying people. Let's not get these agents to help seal off the area. No, let's send these agents down the sweet shop to take the CCTV footage that evidently will show that there was no plane whatsoever. So Charlie, bringing it back, Charlie, you were our man when it came to being the big voice of truth. And so even I'm imitating you a little bit with being up a little bit late on the beer and having an oily rag. That's fag for Americans that don't understand rhyming slang. To a degree, I'm glad that you're free, and probably you're freer than you've ever been, free of all constraints, and you are saying and doing what you want. The trouble with saying and doing what you want and being out of your nut is you do come across as a little bit lame and a little bit mad. You know what I'm saying? So Charlie, calm it down, keep you streaming, right? Keep being free, say what the you want, but I don't think it's really wise to be completely off your nut, which you evidently are. People are going to call you off your nut even if you're not off your nut, so you will still be off your nut. Be off your nut in private, off Ustream. That's my message to Charlie Sheen. It might seem obscene, and I'm quite keen that he should turn the whole thing round and become and remain part of the team. I'm going to try and do most of these things in rhyme as much as I can all the time. It's not going to always be easy, because sometimes you've got words like Pentagon, which is evidently wrong, and words that are hard to rhyme, like tall twin towers falling on their own footprints. Don't really need to say much more than that. Anyway, thank you to Agent Fungus for her feedback that the first vlog was a success, and also Agent Smith, who said that I was talking the truth. And it's truth we need to talk about tonight. And the truth is, as I said yesterday, I didn't believe any of this. I didn't want to believe it. I kind of, a bit like the Matrix, I wish I hadn't taken the pill and lived in ignorant bliss and believed that the police forces were necessary, that armies were necessary, that there actually was an Islamic kind of terrorist organisation that wanted to kill us. There might well be now. There might well be an Islamic terrorist organisation that wants to kill us. I don't know if they'd be called terrorists, probably freedom fighters. What would you do if your entire family had been killed like that in 1 second? I met a guy, and this is a proper rant now, I met a guy while I was in Belgium, in a bar. Very weird scenario. I was recceing a pub while the guys that I was working with were back at the hotel getting changed after a day's work. Went into a bar, this guy buys me a drink, bit odd. I said to the barman in this Irish pub with a genuine Irish barman, Jesus Christ be forgiven, God fuck Mary, oh sorry, expletive. And I'm like, you know, it's really not my boat. Quite sweet of him to buy me a drink, but is he, you know, is he happy? Because I am. And he said, no. He's, you know, so I went and spoke to him. I said, why did you buy me a drink? He said, I just heard a British voice. You know, I spent most of my life in England. So I asked him his story. His story was, for whatever reason, he decided to move to some tiny, insignificant town in Belgium because his mum, his dad, his 2 sisters, and his aunt had been obliterated like that by a bomb that British taxpayers paid for. They hadn't done anything wrong. They weren't terrorists. They weren't anti-anything. It doesn't matter what they believed in, right? Irrelevant to me. Don't. You know, I'm a complete atheist to a degree. I believe in spirits maybe, but I don't believe in gods. I believe in good, right? And if we all believed in good first, and all you got to do to change God to good is add 1 O, right? Just 1 O, going Charlie Sheen style. Just 1 O, and oh God, we're all good. Right, so believe in good and then believe in any God you want to after that. Right, I kind of think I'm coming to the end of my tether. I've got to go and work tomorrow, which means I have to go and basically be a slave for somebody in order to get bits of paper. I then have to write out a piece of paper in order to get these other bits of paper. Then some of those bits of paper I have to give back to the people that created the paper in the first place, and the rest of it I've got to try and survive on, which is by giving it to these bits of paper to other people that collect the bits of paper, and they really end up with a lot of the paper, and it's just paper.